So I've always liked when other YouTubers, do a quick bookshelf tour. My bookshelf kind of grew based on the inspiration of seeing other people's. I think what I have at no other bookshelf. Welcome back to the Muscle Code YouTube channel. This is the final video in the Agatha Christie Poirot Top 5 series. And if you're new to my channel, when we get to number one, I usually kind of list off a few that is most likely or other people's number ones and kind of give a quick reason why it's not. But in this one I'll do the three books that I feel most people are expecting me to announce as the number one, and they could be, but I think the legacy of these books outweigh how good they actually are. So Murder on the Orient Express is basically, if you look in a dictionary, a book of a mystery book, that would be in there. When I was younger, I used to think Murder on the Orient Express was like the epitome of a mystery novel. And the book is good, the ending is classic, but I just didn't think it had the overall, the well-roundedness to make my number one in the series. The Murder of Roger Ackroyd, a great kind of like is a set the tone in the genre, kind of set the standard for what the genre could be. A great twist, a great point of view type of mystery book. But I think, like I said, the legacy outweighs the quality of the book, even though the book is also very good. I have and Death on the Nile. Those three, I think, are the legacies of Agatha Christie in terms of popularity. Death on the Nile was the first book that I read of hers. Like the new series of movies started with it, and it's just really fun. You go over to Egypt, and it's just really fun. The mystery was a little bit too convoluted for my taste. I felt it was a little too unrealistic in some aspects, but overall a great read. And now we get to my number one, my favorite Agatha Christie book, the book that I have the fondest memories reading, the most fun reading. And it might be a surprise to some, but I'm going to tell you why it's my number one. And I have 1, 2, Buckle My Shoe, my favorite Agatha Christie book. The original title is The Patriotic Murders. I like going into Agatha Christie's original titles for some reason. It's just kind of like, makes me a super fan. But The Patriotic Murders is the original title. Then it went into Overdose of Death. And then the publishers or whoever decided 1, 2, Buckle My Shoe. And when people think of this book, they think of the gimmick of the nursery rhyme, 1, 2, Buckle My Shoe. She kind of, does the chapters based on the lyrics to it. And that's what people will remember and pick out. But to me, that has nothing to do with the book, really. The book, to me, flows really nicely. A lot of her books, a lot of the Detective Poirot books, are sometimes too formulaic in the fact that, okay, there's the characters, Poirot's going to interview each one, and then at the end he's going to, bring them all together and announce the answer to the mystery. This one didn't quite go like that. It felt like it naturally developed. It started, with an everyday occurrence, going to the dentist, which everyone can relate to, and kind of flows nicely to there. And the main reason why I have this as my top spot is I felt like this mystery, this story within the series, within the world of Poirot and Agatha Christie was important. I felt like there's no major spoilers like I always say in the description, but I felt like this one was important for the country and for Poirot, because a lot of his mysteries are in like a quaint country estate in the back roads of England, and it's like, oh, he solves a murder and the butler did it. Oh, okay, big deal. But this one felt important on a national scale, and based on that reason, it felt like he went toe to toe, and I was toe to toe with another person as smart as him. Let's say it like that. And it was one of the mysteries that gave me the biggest surprise when I finally got there. So with those two ingredients, and bringing it back to how I had the most fun reading it, the fondest memories reading it, it's a strong number one for me. Maybe in the next season we'll do, and this, like I said, this group of videos was Poirot only. So maybe in the next season will do her standalones, which deserve its own top 5 on its own. So there you have it. Agatha Christie Poirot, probably my favorite series right now. And as always, thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you back. So I've always liked when other YouTubers, do a quick bookshelf tour. My bookshelf